Samsung is not having a good time. The Galaxy Note 7 has been overheating and catching fire, and the company had to issue a global recall. And as if that was not enough, now even the phone's replacements have been catching fire too. So much so that the company has now issued a press release urging people to stop using the phones and saying that they're halting production. It's dire. However, if you look at some sentiment analysis, it seems that the company is not in trouble at all. So this tool and others are giving these really high positive scores to Samsung because they struggle with classifying irony. Here are a couple of examples. This message here talking about starting a bonfire with Samsung phones has been classified as positive. This message too was classified as positive, even though it's calling about a recall. Here is another example. It used the word friends and power, which tend to be seen as positive. And another one, it used the word love, and therefore it was classified as positive. I'm not picking on this particular sentiment analysis tool. Others struggle too because sentiment analysis on Twitter is really difficult. So if you're going to use sentiment analysis to know what consumers are saying about your brand, here are a couple of things to keep in mind. Number one, test the tool that you're planning to use, particularly around its ability to detect irony. Number two, look beyond scores and look at specific messages to see what people are talking about. You want to look for specific themes like people talking about the core reputation elements of your brand like food safety or secrecy. And you want to watch out for emotional responses like people talking about anger or fear. You also want to take into account the context, what else is happening around there. So in the case there are news about the recall. And the other thing to do is to keep adjusting the dictionaries in your sentiment analysis tool. So in this case, words like alert or fire, words like alert or power, in this case, need to be given a negative score rather than the usual positive score. And research and written about the challenges of using Twitter for sentiment analysis. So if you want a link, send me a message and I'll send you the details.